body cameras on as many as 20 officers this summer.
And 23 ABC's Alyssa Flores spoke with Police Chief Lyle Martin about how long they've sought this technology that he says will make a difference in his department. Alyssa?
Yeah, those cameras will be rolling out this July. Chief Lyle Martin says now he's going to be working with other department police chiefs in California to put procedures into effect to make these cameras as effective as possible.
This is just one of the pieces to my goals as chief, to create a culture of accountability within the Bakersfield Police Department, that internally and externally.
Accountability is what Bakersfield Police Chief Lyle Martin says body cameras will provide for his department.
I think that these cameras are actually going to confirm what I believe as our police chief, that 99% of the time our officers are doing exactly what I expect them to do and what the public expects them to do.
Wednesday night, the Bakersfield City Council approving a pilot program for body cameras, an expense of $18,000 that could cost upwards of $300,000 per year if the department decides to continue with the cameras past the one-year trial period. The first to be equipped with the technology, the department's gang unit, on 14 officers and 2 sergeants.
This is a jump in with both feet, if you will. The gang unit is typically the one that has the most contacts, some of the most critical contacts in regards to evidence collection and those types of things, and they receive a higher number of citizen complaints.
Martin says the transparency will not only shine light on his officers, but the public too.
The civility effect, because citizens will act differently once they know that they're being recorded, because those are things that you can't come in and file a complaint against an officer that the officer was rude when you know that the entire encounter was recorded and you're the one that was actually either out of control or rude.
Martin says ahead of the July 1st rollout date, he will be drafting policies and procedures to accompany the cameras, and he'll be taking advice from other police departments on the best way to do that.
When they turn them on, when they turn them off, and those are the things that we're looking at other agencies, and their best practices and the pitfalls that they've had and things that other chiefs have seen.
One of the departments he's scheduled to meet with, Sacramento PD. Recently in the hot seat when officers turned off their body camera microphones after a deadly shooting of an unarmed man.
Just being able to ward off, if you will, one frivolous lawsuit, it pays for itself.
Originally, Chief Martin said a big concern was the costliness of storing that video footage. The body cameras became possible financially, he said, when vendors agreed to work with the department on those costs.